Hey, it's H here, and on today's video we're checking out PALANTIR Technologies Incorporated. This one is on New York Stock Exchange, and today I'm going to present you one count for PALANTIR. So let's get right into it. So this is my main count. Let's go to the daily and see what is happening. So basically I've labeled this as shown here. So I'm thinking that the current all-time low around October 2020 is not actually the one wave, just basing it off of the internal count for this third wave. I'm thinking the one wave of intermediary for this primary one is back here that we can't see at the moment, or we'll never see because there's no price history here for it. So this looks better fitting for this count, on my eyes at least. We can bring out these. RSI and MACD are topping out around here where our intermediary third is, and giving us nice divergence for the fifth and the third on both. Let's actually see what volume did. Yeah, it did some kind of correction here. Again, for the fourth, usually for triangles, volume is dying out slower until the end. Same as here. So that is fitting it perfectly. Some kind of bounce, some kind of volume spikes here. Most likely the third of this third downwards, but we can check that in a bit. So in any case, the fourth here was labeled as a triangle. It fits quite well here. This C wave is a bit more complex than normal zigzag, possibly a double zigzag or triple one. Doesn't really matter, the triangle fits around it, and it's not really supported by RSI here, but it is looking that well fitting here, so that's why I label it that way. Then we had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 1 of primary. Now after that I'm looking this as some kind of a correction. I've labeled this as ABC and it would be finished down here. We can check out the fibs, what they show us between these peaks. It's just above the 1-to-1 here, which is fine. It's a bit weird that we didn't come up to a real Fibonacci number here. We shot a bit past it and we're between 1,236 and the 1-to-1 extension. We can also have this parallel channel here for the zigzag, and same can be found with this pitchfork. This pitchfork is on modified shift, so that is basically the same as the parallel channel one. You can also have a shift here as well. It seemed to be lining a bit better for this case, having close to here on the 1-to-1 zero line support here until break, and then 382 and back to this outer one before a bit pump, and almost getting to the 1618 down here. After this point, this is a 2 median line. If your price goes below that, I don't feel like this pitchfork really fits it anymore, but currently this is fitting quite well, same as this parallel channel, so whichever you are comfortable using, you probably should use that. I'm just using this for now as it is less hectic for the eyes. Now why I label this as ABC zigzag is looks like we got quite good looking zigzags, 5-way moves here. After the A, then ABC, zigzag again into the B, and 5 waves down here. we're getting a divergence here between the third and the fifth, as we should expect, both on RSI and MACD. CVD doesn't really tell us much here, so I'm just going to take that off for now. Now, again, this is very common where we're printing lots of volume when we're coming down for the last push downwards. It is really common and happens so often. That is something to point out as well. Now, we still haven't started, or maybe haven't started to curve back up here. Same as in MACD, we can see that is some kind of a positive momentum going up, but it's still not like 100% that we're done with this correction, although it looks like it. This could easily be ABC and just do another flush down, but at some point we need to start trading these things. I wanted to present you this setup that I can see here. Let's go into smaller time frame. And here again is the third, fourth and fifth. We had the good divergence here for bullish case. Let's take this parallel channel off now. As you can see, the volume is still kind of downwards trending. Not much to go off of that. It looks like some kind of diagonal up to the one. Could be something else, that one wave and two wave would be here, but it is not shown on this 15-minute scale. Going smaller time frame for entries is fine, but I don't really like to go too much deeper with the Elliott wave, because just of the price action there, and even with 15 minutes sometimes it's hard to label them. Now I placed minuet 1 here. We can't really determine which degree this is until a bit later, just because the price action is so small. This could easily be minor as well, so just take this degree selection here with a pinch of salt. I have the other degrees here for this correction labeled after this one. So this correction down here, this ABC, is sub-minuet, and the next one here is micro, as I don't think this is something leading up into a third wave. Currently we're getting divergence, bearish divergence between these two peaks here. We can see that on RSI here, around here up to this point. So most likely, if we're not going down right in the next open, might be a little pump up and then go down. I'll label this last pump here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good thing is that 1 and 4 did not overlap, and 3 is only placed here just because of the RSI reading and the MACD. It's the highest point again, fitting very, very well. We can check out the fibs here again. 236. Not really common. Usually that's where the fifth wave ends if the third is non-extended. But it is fine. However, this is looking like the fifth is the one extended, and most likely is 1-to-1 or even more. Yeah, it is more than 1-to-1 of 1 plus 3. So we can expect even here up to 1.618 here. This could be again 1, 2, 3. This would give us this part's highest RSI reading, would give us nice divergence between the third and most likely the small push-up, possibly around the 7-years mark. Give us divergence within this wave, sub-micro, and with this micro as well, from third to fifth. After that, what we're looking for is the drop down. I've currently labeled or placed down this retracement of fib and have alert set around 0.382 of this move. Now this would be probably around where I'm looking into this again, possibly already setting some trades going on, and of course with this setup I would be looking for stop loss around here below this last low and aiming way higher, basing off of the count with the fibs and how the degrees develop after that. So that is my take on PALANTIR. Let me know if you see some errors, or if you see another count that would be possible. And if you have another coin or stock you would like me to look into, let me know in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.